Hello you guys, it's Makayla. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. I hope you consider subscribing. I do usually talk in my videos, but today I did a voiceover to try to keep it in a good range since I haven't filmed in forever, so I didn't know how much I was going to talk. Yep, that's my wild hair fresh out of the bonnet, and then me go into my little signature bun since I do not have a sew-in in. So as you can tell in the title, this is my everyday makeup routine, so if you've been with me for a while, it has not changed much. I still don't do my eyebrows. Someone come help a girl. But first I start off with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation in the shade 470C. This is such a good foundation, highly recommend. And if you guys remember back in the day when I got this foundation for the first time from an influencer, if you guys remember that unboxing, how embarrassing it was because I did not open the cap right and I used it so weirdly. So that's very cringe. If you want to cringe a little bit, go check out that video. I'll try to have it linked up in the upper right hand corner. But anyways, I really do enjoy this foundation, and I use this ShopMissA sponge, and I use it like it's a brush, if you will, like the way I hold it. And I think I'm one of the only people in the world to like not really like sponges that are wet, so I do not wet my sponges before I apply. Let me know down in the comments, which I probably already know the answer, if you guys like a wet sponge or a dry sponge. Next, I am going in with the Morphe Fluidity concealer. This is in the shade C4.35, and the way I'm applying this reminds me of a tiger, so I'm getting ready to show you guys like a little paw thing. But out of all the concealers that I've had with my years of obsessing over makeup, this is like hands down my favorite concealer. Morphe did their thing, and it's so affordable. It was on sale like recently, and I'm not sure if they're discontinuing it or not, so I picked up two, so hopefully I'll be good for a couple years maybe. Probably not a couple years, I'm joking. Next, I'm taking this Becca setting powder. This is the Hydra Mist, and this is in the shade Golden Bronze. If you guys have tried this setting powder before, then you guys know that when you first get it, it's supposed to have like a wet feeling, and it really does, and it's so cool. And I think that's probably like why it's one of my favorite setting powders, but it does not have that effect anymore since it's been a couple years. So the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using is a True Naked CoverGirl Chocoholic palette. I did smell it because it does smell like chocolate, and I'm surprised it does because I've had this palette for years. As you can tell, it's been loved. And I'm taking two brushes out of the Moda set. I can't remember what Moda brush set that is, but I'll try to have everything linked in the description box because I know I'm not going to get everything covered. And I take the bigger brush for the base and then the smaller brush for the middle. I always try to go for like a halo effect. I think I did a decent job right here on this right eye, but once I got to the left side, I just don't have the good like patience and coordination like I did on the right side, which you can also see in my mascara because I feel like I always apply my right eye mascara really good, and then the left eye is kind of like it's good but not that good. So yeah, I'm just blending in my setting powder. Someone please tell me you know the name of that song. It's so good. It's muffled because I had my fan on. I also don't want to get copyright blocked. But I almost broke the cap to this lovely mascara. This is the Tarte Lashes Camera Action, I think. It's probably not the title of it, but I'll have everything linked in the description box. I don't have my makeup right in front of me. But just look at the difference. The right eye between the left. Like, wow, it does so good. I highly recommend this mascara for anyone, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced, whatever. I think it's a really good mascara. So that's the difference. And then I did the left eye off of camera to save some time. So next I have this little mini Ofra set. This is like the, gosh, I can't even think of the palette name, and I just saw it. But anyways, I go in with that light shade right there, and then the highlighter shade, and then I go in with the actual highlighter with the highlighter brush. So the first brush that I showed you was the Moda brush that I used for like the bronzer, and then the other dark thing that I can't think of the name. And then I go in with the AOA highlighter brush to actually apply the highlighter. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's so good. And this is my favorite highlighter from Ofra. This is the Rodeo Drive. I do remember that without looking. It is so good. I highly recommend. I think it looks good on everyone's skin tone. And I think it just really pulled the look together with that little subtle highlight. Yes, I was showing off my Jacqueline Roxanne Brilliant ring, and that was my nephew that you just heard. But next I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Diamond Milk Lip Gloss, and I have not worn this in forever, so I forgot how awesome it is, and it smells so good. Like, I've had this forever, and I'm just now realizing how good it smells. So I love a good lip gloss, and it just pulls a whole look together. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to me if you aren't already, and I'll see you in my next one.